My name is Jose, I'm 24 and I'm from the Bronx.
Edgar from Brooklyn.
Keeleen, I just turned 19.
Tanner, I'm 18 and I'm from Portland.
I'm Paul. I'm 46 years old. I'm from Hong Kong.
I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn,
The Bronx.
Harlem, New York. Harlem, United States of America.
Each week, super fans of the brand Supreme line up at the flagship store in downtown Manhattan, sometimes in the freezing cold, for a chance to purchase a t-shirt, a hooded sweatshirt, a skateboard, or any number of branded accessories.
How would you explain Supreme to somebody who's never heard of it?
It's just a clothing brand that a lot of people like, especially inner city urban youth. I would say you probably won't get it, but a lot of people do, and it's just a hobby that people like to spend their time and money on.
What do you do when you're not lining up for Supreme?
I own my own business.
I'm a pharmacist.
I actually want to be a psychiatric aide.
I'm a broke college student.
Why are you a fan of Supreme?
I just kind of like the simplicity of like the shirts and like it's just like hyped up. So I was like, why not? I was following the hype.
Why do you think so many people come out here for this?
The name. That's what everyone's coming for, the name. Could be any little thing, put the name Supreme on it, everybody want to buy it.
This is Relentless, a series of stories about the pursuit of far-fetched ideas, unusual aspirations, or that perfect pair of sneakers. I'm Maddie Russell Shapiro, a newcomer to New York City with a staring problem and boundless curiosity about other people. These days, I'm particularly fascinated by tenacity. How do people set their sights on a hard-to-reach goal? In what ways do they change course once they get started? What keeps them going? What is more satisfying, the pursuit or the result? To start, I'm investigating fandom, and specifically, people who are devoted to one particular skateboard and clothing brand, Supreme.
Why are you so into this?
Every grown man has a hobby, right?
This whole thing's about street culture and, just culture in general.
So, why is this interesting to me? Here's my story. This year, 2017, was my first full winter in New York. I'm from California, and in February, when it was really cold, my husband bought me a pink knit cap, a beanie, to keep my head and ears warm. Or at least I thought what he gave me was a simple winter hat, but it turned out to be much more. It turned out that the hat he gave me is kind of magical. When I wear this hat, I am noticed by a whole swath of the city to whom I would otherwise be, for all intents and purposes, invisible. How does this hat manage to engage other people? Quite simply. It has one adornment, a little red rectangle affixed to the front with the word Supreme printed in white Futura letters. The brand calls this their box logo. The little red rectangle with white letters functions like a beacon to a fan base that is young, largely male, urban, and acutely attuned to others in the pack. That I am a 40-year-old woman wearing this knit cap does not seem to faze adherents. Walking the city's streets, strangers, mostly under the age of 30, call out compliments. Suddenly, I am connected to people with whom I may seem to have little else in common.
How would you explain Supreme to somebody who doesn't know what it is?
I mean, Supreme is basically just culture, I guess you could say. I mean, Supreme is always a New York City brand, so whenever you think of Supreme, it's always New York, New York.
It's probably the biggest streetwear brand in the world. They could totally make more money by releasing a lot more of what they release, but they strive on exclusivity and supply and demand.
For the uninitiated, who include most of my friends and family, this line of clothing and accessories was originally conceived in the 1990s for skateboarders in New York City. The merchandise is only available at Supreme's stores, on the Supreme website, and in one specialty department store. Supreme prints its brand name on highly desirable sweatshirts, t-shirts, and hats. This season there will be fanny packs, a travel toothbrush, and chopsticks, all branded Supreme. There will also be a mid-century modern armchair, a Fender Strat guitar, and a lucite paperweight that seems to contain a suspended stack of $100 bills. Each season starts with the release of a photo tee, a t-shirt featuring a photo of a celebrity wearing a Supreme t-shirt.
Everyone's going for the Nas tee.
The Nas tee is a must.
I wanted the Nasty Nas shirt.
Is there one piece that you're excited to see in person?
Nas tee.
Why is that one so popular?
I mean, Queens hip hop. He changed the game. It changed hip hop.
My limited experience wearing Supreme has made me attuned, for the first time, to the unspoken messages that clothing broadcasts, and I enjoy the occasional response that my own signaling, via my pink beanie, garners. I wonder to what extent these feelings are familiar to other fans of the brand. And I wonder why my husband wants so much of this stuff.
What do you want to get this season?
This season, I think the patchwork hoodie, maybe the Mophie battery pack, the flashlight.
The list grows.
S logo, tonal hoodie. S
I'm
logo
baffled by my
beanie,
husband's desire for
fuck the
Supreme
president
merchandise.
keychain.
Wait, all these things for yourself?
Oh yes,
That's a lot of things.
maybe the lockbox. You can't judge. You're a reporter.
I don't judge. I just take in information.
I don't judge, but, full disclosure, I do have a soft spot for any clothing brand that encourages and convinces men to wear floral prints and pastel colors, which Supreme does. Each week this season, I'll go right to the source, to the throngs of customers waiting outside the store, and join them in line. Here's me and my husband trying to secure places in line for the first drop, the first release of the fall 2017 season, which took place in mid-August.
What's that?
That's my alarm that goes off at 8:59 a.m. 1 minute before the sign up goes live. You sign up online for Thursday's release, and you have to enter, it sounds like your name, a credit card, and they will assign you a random spot in the line. The page is not up yet. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. It's live.
On Wednesday, you'll be notified of your place in line along with a specific time slot to visit the store on Thursday, August 17th, 2017. Your place in line will be chosen at random.
Figuring out how to acquire Supreme merchandise online or in person is almost like a quest.
No loitering, selling, or trading once outside of the store. Violators will be removed from future sign-up lists. And we don't know how many spots they're going to give, right?
We don't.
What's your guess?
For Thursday?
Yeah.
Maybe 600?
You think they'll give 600 numbers?
Mm-hmm.
How many of those people will show up?
All of them.
No.
Yeah. First Supreme drop of the season, everybody's going to show up.
Even people who don't have numbers?
Even people who don't have numbers will show up.
Can they get 600 people through the store in one day?
They can come pretty close.
So I sign up online that Monday morning. Then, on Monday night, information starts leaking online about the drop through Twitter and fan forums. On Wednesday afternoon, I receive a text message. I've been selected for the lottery, and I get number 427. The text message directs me to show up at 4 p.m. on Thursday to line up, but I decide to go down first thing in the morning instead.
I'm across the street, so it's all glass front. You can see skate decks hanging on the wall. They've got a skate video playing in the window. There's like 4 or 5 security guys in black t-shirts. Oh, there's a police officer who just came out of the store. I don't think the store is open, but they're like getting ready to go.
The crowd builds in front of the store, including a French tour group in transit.
Est-ce que vous connaissez un magasin qui s'appelle Suprême?
Do you know a store called Supreme?
Alors, qu'est-ce que c'est Suprême?
What is it?
Alors, les jeunes, en général, c'est les jeunes qui connaissent.
Generally, young people know. It's clothing for whom? Celebrities, yes. Who else?
street. Ouais, exactement. Ça vient surtout
Streetwear,
pour les skaters.
exactly, for skaters. Others gathering in front of the store are dispersed quickly and efficiently by security guards. Those who do not have a number for today, a reservation in the line, are encouraged to return later in the week. Anyone with a number is dispatched around the corner. That's where most of the line is, in an alley. People there are lined up by number for the full length of the block, inching their way towards the front.
My name is Justin. I'm 31 years old. I woke up about 6:30. I drove from Philly 2.5 hours. I pulled over on the side of the highway to take a piss in a coffee cup. And I've been here since 11, and I don't plan on getting in the store anytime soon, but hopefully I can get something.
So what number do you have?
195. I like to build my accessories collection. I like the weirdest items like the shovel, chopsticks.
My name is Adrian. I'm 20 and I'm from Albany, New York.
My name is David and I'm also from Albany, New York. I'm his father.
Have you guys come down to line up for Supreme together before?
Oh, we had a couple of years ago, actually. And it was madness. So.
And we didn't even get in. It was so long lines and so crowded. We waited like 6 hours or something.
Yeah, about 8 hours.
That was quite a bonding experience.
Some longtime fans are drawn back by nostalgia.
What number did you have today?
7.
No!
Lucky number 7.
Have you lined up for Supreme before?
When I was in my early 20s in 2006, I'm a therapist, so I moved my clients around.
So your clients have no idea?
Well, I also do therapy at a high school, and Fridays, once in a while, I'll wear some sneakers, or I have a messenger bag that says Supreme on it. So a couple of the kids are like, "Hey, Mr. Simon, what'd you cop online?" And I'm like, I was like, "Listen, stay in school, don't spend your money on this shit, bro, or wait till you're older."
Tell me why you love the brand.
Why I love it? Just 90s in New York.
Other fans have never had the chance to line up before.
I'm Jack, I'm 17, I'm from Toms River, New Jersey.
So what do you want to get?
I'm getting that Nas tee in black, getting the patchwork hoodie, a deck, and a shovel.
What are you going to do with the shovel?
I don't know, it's a shovel.
All right, so how are you feeling right now?
I'm hyped.
There are very few women.
Jessica, 30, Brooklyn.
How long have you been into Supreme?
Since last year. I mean, my friends are really into it. Now, I look at it more frequently, so I'm like, you know what, this is pretty nice.
Eventually, I meet Serve, a guy who is there to shop, but who skips the line entirely.
I come here early, and usually the line be way bigger than this. It'd be up to here, so I just grab somebody in the line, be like, yo, you want to make extra $50, extra $40? They say yeah, and that's it.
Did you catch that? He'll pay a premium to save time. Apparently, this is not uncommon. In fact, after just a couple hours talking to people outside the store, I'm starting to realize how many customers are there for something more than to build their own sartorial or accessory collections.
Okay, obviously you all live Supreme, but as people, do you think there's one thing you all have in common that brings you out here for Supreme?
Everybody's a hype beast. That's what everybody has in common. Or everybody wants to resell the items. I would say about 60% of the people on this line are going to resell the items, maybe more, to make a couple bucks. And it takes away from the people that want to keep the items for themselves. But that's been Supreme forever.
Tal, what's the biggest markup you've ever gotten on something that you sold?
Probably a K. 1,000 for a shirt.
I thought when you said a K that was an item. I was like,
yeah.
I don't know what it's an special accessory. Wow, $1,000 for a shirt that was probably what, $50?
Around there, yeah.
I'm not the only one circling the block. In addition to the people in line, there are just as many people milling about the area, most wearing Supreme branded clothes, keeping a close eye on the proceedings. They lean against parked cars, stand aloofly in the shade of street trees, and perch on the stoop of almost every building that is just beyond the perimeter of the security detail. By the end of my first day outside Supreme, things literally look different. The block of Lafayette Street in Soho is no longer a busy touristy thoroughfare, but a thriving marketplace. Somebody wearing the Supreme logo is not just signaling hipness, but also brandishing the mark of something sacrificed for gain. I want to understand more about this fan base and the market economy that surrounds the brand, so I go back the next day.
Okay, it's Friday morning, so it's the second day of the first Supreme release, and I am back at Lafayette. And this time I came later. I came at 10:30 because there was a thunderstorm this morning, and I do not know how to record in the rain.
The first people I interview that morning are these guys.
My name is Grams. I don't do lines. We was no number. We just walk in.
And what's your name and your age?
I'm Rich, the kid, 25. We just got here this morning.
Where'd you come in from?
LA. Special people, very special people.
Tell me about your specialness.
Oh, well, he's a rapper. His name is Rich the Kid. We start our own label. He's blowing up, baby. That's it.
And this is why you don't have to wait in line.
Yes.
And so this is why people in line were photographing you when you came out of the store.
Yep.
How does it feel to talk to someone who doesn't know who you are?
It's okay. Refreshing.
Now we know that not everyone has to wait on the line. That day, they finish making their way through the original 600 numbers. I go again the next day, when the line is first come, first served.
It is Saturday, August 19th, day 3 at the Supreme line for the first drop.
I meet visitors from Hong Kong.
So what do you like about the brand?
Well, because it's easy, it's trendy, and it's a hype. So, it's popular in a way in Asia. So that's why we want to get, we don't get a lot of stuff, maybe certain t-shirt or cargo pants, like that.
I meet a family on vacation.
BSNYEA family from Sacramento, California. My son's 16th birthday yesterday. We waited in line 4 hours. Didn't get in until today.
And I meet a really young reseller.
13. I'm from New York City.
Okay, and your name again?
Charlie.
Okay, you're from New York City. Was this your first time coming to Supreme?
No. I've been here a year or two. I've made a business out of it. Certain items, which like the shovel, which I have right here. Has a bit of Supreme branding on it, and it goes for over $100 over retail. Could definitely sell basically anything in the store for a lot more than what you get for it.
Clearly, my work here isn't done. I'll be back again every upcoming Thursday I can for the rest of the season. I also want to know how this whole resale market works. Is it accurate to refer to people as fans for whom shopping at Supreme is essentially a job? And what does Supreme itself think about all the people making money off their original work? What more can I glean about youth culture and fandom through the lens of Supreme? If I enter the draw every Monday, will I eventually get a good number? If I get a good number, what will I buy? This episode features music by Angel, Synchro, Taj Mahal, and BSNYEA. All music was created at Building Beats, a DJ and music program that teaches entrepreneurial leadership and life skills to underserved youth in New York City. All interviews for this episode were recorded in New York City during week 1 of the fall 2017 Supreme season. Thank you to everyone on the line at that week's release who took the time to speak with me. Relentless is available on SoundCloud, iTunes, and Google Play. To find out more, go to therelentless.org. Follow Relentless, like it, subscribe, sign up, and come back for the next episode.